Hey guys, just doing a quick video here. Hopefully I can help somebody else out. Working on my exhaust here. This is a 76 Mark IV frame that I have, and I believe 74 to 79 Mark IV and Mark Vs would be the same, and 74 to 76 Thunderbirds. Earlier ones might also be the same, but I don't know for sure on that. So, of course, they don't make any performance parts for a Lincoln Mark IV or Mark V. So what I did, I ordered a set of hooker headers. These headers are made for a early 70s Torino with a 460. And the part number on them was 6126. And I ordered a Magnaflow exhaust for a 2006 Crown Vic. 2006 and up Crown Vic, and the part number on it is 16788. So I'll just take a minute here and walk you through and show you what kind of problems you might run into, and hopefully I can help some other people out. Okay, I'll start with the headers first. On the driver's side here, as you can see, they really fit pretty good in this car. I put them on and dropped them in and dropped the engine in, and it didn't hit anything. Lots around the power steering pump and everything. So the only thing I did clearance, on my upper control arm I have this adjusted in as close to the engine as it will go, and what I did, I just took and knocked off maybe 1/4 of an inch. You can see that on this little lip here, right where the header is. And that's all I did on that side. You can see I got my spindle and everything on, got this side back together. On the passenger side was even better. I got this upper control arm in as far as it'll go, and still got lots of clearance. The only thing, it is touching my brake line right now, so I'll take, when I pull the engine back out, I'll just take and, I guess you can't really see it, but I'll take and bend that brake line back down, back away from there. The brake line is not actually touching the frame, but it's right against the exhaust. There's lots of room for your starter and everything in there. It's a really good fit to come out nice and tight to the transmission. So the only major modification you're going to have to do is a transmission cross member. The way that these headers come off, she kind of runs right into the cross member. You go straight back. So you can either take the whole thing out and build your own, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slice it here, slice it here. I'll take some angle iron and I'll just go flat up this way, straight across, flat back down, weld her back together, and that'll give me lots of room for my exhaust. It doesn't really have to come up that much. It's like probably half the width of the piece of pipe, but I'll take lots out and just make lots of room, and that should be good on that. On the Magniflow, this is a cat back, like I say, off 2004 for a 2006 Crown Vic. So really all I did to this, I knocked the factory hangers off. There was one on each muffler there, and one back here on the tailpipe. Just put some high temperature paint on that. So here on the passenger side, the tailpipe actually worked out really good. I don't know if you can see that. Comes out almost where the original pipe would have. Bends down into the frame. All kinds of clearance everywhere. The only tricky part is this little. For some reason they have a square, kind of square this off in the Crown Vic. I don't know why. So she's kind of tight to the frame. I got probably an inch, maybe a little less than an inch of the exhaust between the exhaust and the frame on both sides. The mufflers, I measured my original mufflers where they were hanging, and these ones are the same height, and I could almost use the factory mounting locations up here, so I just took this, the bolt off that bracket for the brake line and put a hanger on there. Driver's side, I actually went off where the original hanger would have been. These are just some cheapy cheap aftermarket hangers. I got it like crappy tire somewhere. So the passenger side, or driver's side I should say, fits really good. The hump on this one is actually a bend, so there's all kinds of clearance. The only thing is, when I did the driver's side, I couldn't get it. For some reason, the other one is basically level with the frame, and the other side, this one's up a little bit. But yeah, and the tailpipes will come out just inside of the bumper. Then back here, I just took some, like I say, some of these cheap crappy tire hangers. Just been up around the original bracket. And that's pretty much it for the Magnaflow end of it. I got, don't know if I'll use these mid pipes or not. These used to go from the muffler to the cat. They're a little small. I think I'll just take it to my muffler shop here and maybe go with like a 3-inch right off that header, right back to the muffler, and then go down to the size to go into the muffler. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I think to do this with the engine in the car, I'm sure you're going to have to probably lift the engine a fair amount to get them fished in there, because it is, like I say, the way I did it with the body off the frame, it just dropped in no problem at all. But you probably have to lift it up a bit to get them wedged in there, and maybe even take the engine right out. I'm not sure how that would work, but anyway, like I say, they will fit, and once you get them in there, they look good. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to put this suspension together on this side, and I gotta pull the engine out, and I'm gonna take it apart and get it cleaned up and painted, make sure it's okay there, and get the tranny rebuilt, and then she'll go back together for good. I'm just gonna take another quick minute here and show you what I actually ended up doing since I got it done with my cross member. So what I did, I had some of this angle iron. I don't know what it is, probably 1.5 inches or so. If I had something bigger, I might do a little different, but I had to do it this way because that's what I happened to have in the garage at the time. So all I did, just took a straight edge, and there we go. I just took a straight edge, put it on the flange for the header, and use that to mark how wide I needed it. Mark where we hit the cross member. Just like that. So all I did, I actually have got a cross member here. I just did that, and then I used tape to mark where it was going to hit, or where it needed to be. Then I welded the angle iron, 2 pieces of angle iron together, laid it on top, and used the tape marks just as a guide to cut it out. Now the only thing I'm going to have to do, it has a little bit of it's not quite as sturdy as I'd like, so I have lots of extra room now. I'm just going to take probably a piece of 1/4 inch plate, and I'll just put a piece across here, about 1/2 inch or so, to hopefully take some of the flex out of it, because that's not very good. Anyway, yeah, that's what I ended up doing. As I say, I'm no professional welder by any means, but we got her in there, and I think she'll hold. So yeah, hope this helps you out, and good luck if you're doing this to your car. Thanks for watching. Bye.